let's get into our week 3 picks of the 2023 season of the NFL.
Yes, sir.
And we're starting off with the Tennessee Titans at the Cleveland Browns. Tennessee Titans plus 3.5. Cleveland Browns minus 3.5 at Cleveland, with the money line leaning towards the Browns to win at home.
Your boy,
Cleveland's actually
has been looking. Watson's been looking like Dookie. I don't know if you have. If you.
No, I was going to say the Browns have been looking better. Watson still looks like shit. Watson looks like
I can agree with that.
Watson looks like the Browns.
literally.
But I think Cleveland in general, they've been actually like the team as a whole has been playing actually pretty solid, and I think Watson is doing enough for them to win. Obviously,
are they the 1-1 or what's their record? 1-1, right?
They beat the Bengals. Oh my god,
their second game was Monday Night Football. Was it?
No, they lost to the Steelers. Yeah, they're 1-1. Yeah, they lost to the Steelers.
They lost. Big
divisional round. So, I'm gonna go Cleveland and win here.
Wow.
I'm gonna take Cleveland to cover the 3.5. I think they win by a touchdown. Tennessee's bad. Tennessee's really bad. Tennessee's gonna be one of the worst teams in the league.
I just think that you have a vendetta out against Tennessee for your own personal reasons. We all know why. Division rivals. Anywho, damn, man. You know what? I haven't really seen Tennessee play the first 2 games. I just know how Watson played that last game. I'm going off that. But I'll give them benefit of the doubt. I'll stick by your side. I'm going to go Browns on this one. I'll go Browns.
To cover. All right. We got the LA Chargers at the Minnesota Vikings. LA plus 1.5. Minnesota minus 1.5. With the money line at minus 104 for the Chargers and minus 112 for the Vikings. The Vikings as essentially the only reason they're just getting the home field advantage. The only reason why they're getting the odds right here is at that minus 1.5. It's just because they're at home. But I'm going to go Chargers here, man. I think the Chargers win this game. I don't know how I feel about the Vikings. I feel like Vikings – they're always a playoff team year in and year out, but I never know. I don't know. They're such a weird team to pick. But I think the Chargers can go in here and win this game.
Yeah. I was going to say, I don't see the Chargers starting off their season 0-3. I just don't. Especially since they don't have, if I'm not mistaken, any big injuries going on right now.
Mike Williams out. Their star wide receiver.
They do have someone out. They do. Damn, bro, that sucks for the Chargers.
But they still got weapons. I mean, Keenan Allen
every year, bro.
Keenan Allen still looked really good.
Yeah.
Austin Eckler is still a baller. He's still getting they got players on the team. They can still put up points.
They got players that could put up some points and numbers for sure, bro. That's what I'm like. I don't see Chargers going off.
Losing Mike Williams does hurt though.
Shit, they're riddled with injuries every year. Well, give me Chargers, and I think Herbert is gonna have 3 touchdowns for sure.
All right, so we got the dogs on this game. All right, we got the New England. This is not going to be a good game. New England Patriots at the New York Giants.
Obvious.
New England minus 2.5. New York Jets plus 2.5 at home as the home dogs. I'm gonna go Patriots here, man. The Jets, Zach Wilson is so bad. I think Bill Belichick is just going to dial up something the Patriots going to win this just running the ball down their throat. I'm going to go Patriots win by a field goal. I think that 2.5 is just enough.
Yeah, it's funny. I actually do think it's going to be a closer game than what we think.
It's going to be low scoring. It's going to be like 17-14.
I mean, the Jets defense might keep them in the game, but I just don't see them scoring enough points.
It's going to be like 17-14, but I don't see New England scoring a lot of points either. Yeah. It's just they're going to win by a field goal.
I'm going to go Pats. I'm going to go Pats on this one.
All right, we're pretty much all on board here. All right, we got the Houston Texans at the Jacksonville Jaguars. Houston Texans plus 8.5. Jacksonville minus 8.5 as the heavy home favorites. Man, this is a tough spread for me. Jacksonville historically struggles against Houston, even though Houston is terrible. But Houston is really bad. And
Didn't
Jacksonville
you guys have a big game against them last season? Towards the end of the season?
I believe they lost to Houston last season. We've struggled against Houston a lot over the past 6-7 years. But I think this year finally changes. I mean, they got CJ Stroud, who actually looks not too bad, second overall pick this year. But Jacksonville is, I mean, at the end of the day, we're pushing to win the AFC. We're one of the top teams in the AFC. I think they're going to want to bounce back after a tough Chiefs loss. I think Jags win this by 10.
Yeah, it just sucks that you got the Chiefs early on in the season, but then again, it could be a blessing in disguise. You got them out of the way, and then you can focus on all these other teams.
Well, I think that Chiefs game is going to result into playoff implications like home field and shit like that. So it sucks to lose that game because for all you know, that could lead to home field, second, third seed, or whatever it is.
I mean, I get that, but I feel like any team facing the Chiefs, bro, you're more than likely probably gonna lose. The Chiefs are just that good every year. But I'm gonna go ahead. You guys always let me down, man. You guys always let me down. But I don't have faith in Houston either. I really don't. But every time I root for the Jags, historically, guys, you guys can check the record. You can go back a couple episodes.
This is the year.
No, I actually have faith in you guys this year. You guys are looking good, man. And Ridley, not to get off topic, man, nice little piece. All right, I'm gonna go Jags. You guys can put up points. A little solid defense.
And at home.
At home. All
right, we got the Buffalo Bills at the Washington Commanders. Shit. Buffalo Bills -6.5, Washington +6.5. As the Bills are heavy road favorites. Man, that's a little high for me. I don't know. They're really not rating the Commanders. They're really not rating that Denver win too much. But I don't know, man. Then again, Buffalo lost against the Jets. Essentially, with the Zach Wilson. I said Whack Wilson.
Well, you got to look at how Josh Allen played. He had 4 turnovers. He had 3 interceptions and a fumble.
But then he balled out the next week. So,
that's what I'm saying. We don't know what version of Josh Allen we're going to get.
Washington, man, that's a large spread for me at Washington. I don't know. I think Washington's going to keep it close, man. Look, if that Sam Howell kid can play like he played against Denver, granted, it's Denver versus Buffalo, but man, Buffalo's gonna win. But man, that spread, I'm gonna go Commanders on the spread. I think Commanders probably lose by 5 or 4.
I'm not even trying to side with you on all of these picks, but that one seems really realistic, and it makes sense. So
they can get after. They can force turnovers.
Thing is, I don't know, Commander. I don't think they're gonna pull upset on the Bills this early on in the season. Josh Allen came back. Let's see if he can ball out 2 games in a row, right? I think that he faced a lot of scrutiny after that first game, and he's not gonna play like that anymore.
Yeah, I just feel like Washington can create turnovers. But all right, let's go to the next one. We got Indianapolis Colts at the Baltimore Ravens.
Easy pick.
Colts +8.5, Baltimore -8.5. Colts also out with Anthony Richardson, the rookie quarterback, bringing in Gardner Minshew,
the new Fitzmagic. Your boy is back.
Man,
how do these guys get second and third and fourth chances?
Gardner Minshew's he's a good backup. He's honestly he might be the best backup in the league.
He always has an opportunity to play every single
Fitzmagic.
team. I don't get it.
He's literally Fitzmagic 2.0. He's just going to be a guy. He's a journeyman that's always going to be solid. He'll look, if you had to throw Gardner Minshew in there Gardner Minshew beat the Cowboys last year with the Eagles. Granted, it's the Eagles team, but he's a guy that you can throw in there and you feel good about that you have a chance to win.
Yeah.
But Man, I don't know. Baltimore just lost J.K. Dobbins. I forgot about that. Torn Achilles out for the season.
Yeah.
Their star running back. That is a big spread, man.
You always have
I'm
Lamar as running back.
But no, it's got to be Baltimore. I don't know why I'm overthinking. It's Baltimore. Colts are terrible. Even if they had Anthony Richardson in there, I still wouldn't feel comfortable with them.
Bro, they don't even have Jonathan Taylor playing.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Baltimore, even though I don't really rate Baltimore that high. I don't think they're gonna be too great this season, but I think
your boy OBJ is out with a little knee injury once again. Don't know how long he's out for.
All right.
Nah, easy pick. Ravens, man. Ravens got this game.
All right, let's do Atlanta Falcons at the Detroit Lions. Atlanta Falcons +3, Detroit -3.
Going Falcons. I had to pick this one for you. Falcons are looking good, man. I don't know, bro. Wide receiver London putting up points. Their running backs, they're looking solid.
I'm with you. I think Atlanta actually looks good. They started out 2-0. Granted, Atlanta did play Green Bay and they played Chicago, two not very good teams.
That's fair.
But I do think Atlanta is a team on the rise, but Detroit is here. And Detroit looks solid, and I'm taking Detroit to win, especially at home. I think Detroit win by a touchdown. So that's our first separate. That's the first time we picked separately.
Listen, I'm going with Atlanta, man. I'm feeling it. Something feels right.
New Orleans Saints at the Green Bay Packers. New Orleans -1.5. Green Bay -1.5 as the home favorites. I'm going New Orleans to win on the road here. I like New Orleans defense. I think New Orleans is honestly kind of a sneaky good team. They're a team that could, it could be a trap game. They could sneak up on you, but I think they take care of the Packers. I don't think the Packers are that great.
I'm actually going Packers here on this one. Packers at home. Love looks good. Let's see what he can do. Saints, they might have a little competitive edge, but
Derek Carr don't look bad
right now. Listen, man. I think Packers have a fair shot at this game at home against the Saints. I don't see much from the Saints this year.
We're separating again.
And we're about to separate one more time because I know who you're going to pick on this next one.
All right. We got the Denver Broncos at the Miami. At the Miami Dolphins.
The inner Miami Dolphins. Inner Miami.
Dolphins -6.5. Denver Broncos +6.5 with the odds being right down the middle at -1.
Damn, why they give us that big ass spread, bro? The disrespect.
This is tough. This is really tough for me because I could really see Dolphins winning by a touchdown, but I could also see it staying within a touchdown.
Hey, look, our first two games we've lost by less than a field goal. I'm telling you that right now. I know
you're probably going to be. I'm gonna go Denver. Denver lose, but I think they get within a touchdown. I think
but
Denver
they cover
by 4.
I'm going Denver win.
I think the Dolphins don't cover.
Denver win, and we're winning by a touchdown.
All right. Well, don't bet on the money line. You're going to lose money. You can bet on the spread, but don't listen to JoJo. Don't bet on the money line. Oh, man. That over-under is not bad either. 47.5. There could definitely be more than 47 points, 48 points in that game. What is that? 24 each? They could both get over 24 each. Like that's totally possible. All right. Now we got the Carolina Panthers at the Seattle Seahawks. Carolina Panthers +5.5. Seattle Seahawks -5.5 with the odds leaning towards the Seahawks to cover at -105 with the Panthers -115. Obviously, rookie quarterback Bryce Young, smallest quarterback to ever get drafted, #1 overall pick. Has not looked very good. Seattle, honestly, they might have another run where they can sneak into like a wild card. I'm gonna go Seattle at home here.
I could actually see that happening. Geno's had a good game.
Geno's continuing to play well.
Yeah, he's been consistent, and that's all you can ask for. So I'm gonna go Seahawks on this one. Don't sleep on your boy Lockett. Lockett had a big game last game.
This is a big spread right here. All right, we got the Chicago Bears at the Kansas City Chiefs.
The Bears.
Kansas City Chiefs -12.5. The Bears +12.5. Man, at Kansas City. Ooh, that's a big spread. I hate picking Kansas City against big spreads. Kansas City honestly hasn't looked too great, but then again, the Bears look even worse.
Well, they haven't looked dominant, is what you're saying.
The receivers suck, dude.
Yeah, they're folding.
Those receivers suck. They're terrible. I'm gonna go.
This might be the year we see Mahomes with some bad receivers. Finally,
this might be the year we see the Chiefs play on the road in the playoffs.
Yeah.
You know, the Chiefs have hosted the last 5 AFC Championship games. The Chiefs have not played a road playoff game since Patrick Mahomes. I want to see him on the road. And that's why I thought that Jacksonville game was so important, because them losing, that could have implications about him playing on the road. But I'm going to go Bears to get within 12.5. I don't know. I'm always sketchy about the Chiefs with these massive spreads, and they're not putting up a lot of points.
Terrible this season.
I mean, the Chiefs put up 21. I mean, put up 20 against Detroit and then 17 against the Jags. I mean, the Bears do look terrible, but I'm gonna go Bears here. I mean, I'm gonna go Bears with the spread, but obviously Chiefs are gonna win.
Nah, I'm doing Chiefs, and they're gonna win by a touchdown and a field goal.
All right. Now we got the Dallas Cowboys at the Arizona Cardinals. Dallas Cowboys minus 12.5. Arizona Cardinals plus 12.5. Let me know what you pick.
You got to go with that one. Yeah, no.
All right. So you got the Cowboys?
We're going Cowboys with the spread.
Man. It's a big spread. But, yeah, I mean, how can I pick – Cardinals is another team that looks awful. Kyler Murray out. Yeah, I'm going to go Cowboys. I hate doing big spreads, but
bro, the Cardinals let the Giants come back.
Their point differential is insane, dude.
Cardinals let the Giants come back. What do you think the Cowboys are going to do to them?
Cowboys have a plus 60 point differential right now. It's insane.
You have to go with the spread. The numbers don't lie, bro.
All right. Now, Sunday Night Football, we got the Pittsburgh Steelers at the Las Vegas Raiders. Pittsburgh is plus 2.5. Las Vegas Raiders minus 2.5.
Yeah, man.
I like the Raiders, man. Jimmy G not looking too bad. I mean,
he's doing his job.
Adams. I mean, look, he got Josh McDaniels. He's going back to a system he was used to when he came into the league. The Patriot connection. I don't know if Jimmy G's really an upgrade over Derek Carr. They kind of feel like, if anything, I think Derek Carr's a little better.
But Jimmy G has way more playoff experience.
But Derek Carr's a Pro Bowler.
But Jimmy G.
Say what you will about that Pro Bowl season, but he's a Pro Bowler. Same way that
and where's Derek Carr now? In New Orleans.
New Orleans, right? Balling. Now I'm gonna go Vegas here at home. I think Vegas can win this game.
I mean, it sucks to say, like, obviously I want to wish on the Raiders' downfall, right? Division rivals, and we need the edge. We're already down in our division, winless. With the Chargers, Chiefs 1-1, and I think are Raiders 2-0 or are they 1-1?
The Raiders are. Let me double check. The Raiders are 1-1. They beat the Broncos and they lost to the Bills pretty substantially.
Hey, you know what? Hey, we're looking real good in the division right now. Chiefs are 1-1, Raiders 1-1, Chargers and us 0-2. We're in it. We're still in it. You know what? Fuck the Raiders, and I'm gonna go the Steelers to pull off the upset on the road.
All right. Now we got Monday Night Football. We got the Philadelphia Eagles at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Philadelphia minus 4.5. Tampa Bay plus 4.5. Jalen Hurts versus Baker Mayfield. Who will win? No, in all seriousness, Baker don't look too bad, man.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I don't give a shit. No,
in all seriousness, he does look better. He's continued how he played with the Rams.
My thing is like, why can't he just be consistent, bro? Nobody's asking you to win a Super Bowl right now, but like, just be consistent. Like, I just don't understand.
2 games in a row, man.
Bro, he shows flashes, and then like 4 games later, you're like, what? Like, who? we're all questioning his ability to play. It's insane. The way he has us like this every single time, bro. Like we're believers. He comes in clutch one game, and we're like, oh shit, he's back. And you don't see him for another 5 games.
When you think about it, though, that Tampa team has pretty much stayed together. I mean, you still got Chris Godwin.
Aside from Brady.
Yeah, Godwin. Oh my God, Mike Evans. A lot of defense. Devin White. Levante David. You still got a lot of those players that are still there. But the Eagles are just too much, man. Eagles are too good.
Legit contenders.
The Eagles are going to win by a touchdown. And yeah, who do you got?
Give me Eagles, man. It's a no-brainer.
All right, and that is our week 3 pick'em. We'll see how we do next week, and hopefully Gabe does his picks and counts it.